Rising faster than the price heat. Ground, iron, ground, minds. Scratching for a mansion they can eat. Always race to the skies on the backs of the poor. While Russia threatens nuclear war. Running out of water, running out of air, running out of votes, but life ain't fair. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive. Mounting glaciers, rising tides. The world's on fire, but it will be fine. Pandemic, World War III. Everything trying to fucking kill me. Rising, reddits take the rage. Suicide is on the rage. Overdoses at an all-time high. Just close your eyes and you'll be fine. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive. Yesterday is gone into the train. Now, tomorrow is our only hope. Yesterday got it down the drain. Now and without him, you will choke. Death dies, death dies, death dies. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive. Living in these dark times, no one gets out alive.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Roosta Show. I'm Roosta Jones. Appreciate you being here, and I am going to be talking to a wonderful gentleman who probably supports this show, and his name is Kurt. And here he is from Dismantled Records. Dismantled Records has been, like I said, a major supporter of the show, and I'm so grateful to him. Appreciate him and his kindness. So, hello. You there, buddy?
Is that better?
Hey, yeah, there you
There we go.
are.
All right. This is my first time doing a fucking Zoom thing, so
No, that's good. That's all right, man.
yeah.
Hey, it's so good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, finally in person. Wow,
Yeah, dude.
awesome. Cool, man. Well, nice shirt. I'm wearing.
Yeah. Thanks for representing. I see it.
Oh yeah,
boys.
definitely. Every time, dude. Most of my interviews have been having your stuff in it, so it's
Yeah.
awesome. I just want to say real quick before we get started, I do appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being such a good man, a good person, and for just having faith in me, you know, and
Yeah.
I have faith in you too. I believe in you, and I believe in what you do, and so I can't wait to hear more about that and what got you into all this. So, tell me, how long has Dismantled Records been around? First of all,
It started kind of like during like COVID 2020.
darn it, man! Everybody starts in COVID.
Yeah, there's a lot of just downtime for random shit.
Now, is it hard to start a record label?
So it was tough because like for punk rock, there's not really like a fucking manual to do it. But
Yeah.
originally, I was gonna help out a local artist, like not in the punk scene really. He
Yeah.
plays a lot of gigs, kind of like rock and roll. He used to be in a couple punk bands back in the day, and I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
start with that. So I started getting the quotes and kind of just trying to figure everything out logistically. It took
Yeah.
a while, and then that never panned out. And I came in or stayed in contact, I should say, with Nate from Narcan Records, and he was in
Okay.
Crime Time and Born Sick.
Hell
And
yeah.
we met at Punk Rock Bowling in 2019, and we stayed in close contact and always talking. And we're like, dude, we should fucking, I kind of want to start a label. And we split it and we made like a compilation
Yeah,
of, it was
that's awesome.
16 bands, 2 from Canada and the rest US, but every corner of the US. It was sick. I picked 8, he picked 8.
That's good shit.
And
Now,
that's where it started.
aren't you part of helping out Pill Records as well? Are you part of that?
Yes. Yeah. We're all become friends one way or another through this. And,
Yeah.
he's doing really awesome shit up in Canada. And yeah, so we're going to co-release along with Truck Stop Toilet Records, the Unwanted Noise record for North America. So it'll be 3 of us tackling that. And then I think next week, Bomb Squad comes out from Canada.
Holy
and I'm like,
crap.
Pills, the band, and me. And
Yeah.
so, I'm like the U.S. partner to import some copies down here and get them spread out to the punks that want it. And
Yeah. Now,
so much good shit.
Now that part, I mean, is it not? Is there a lot of? I mean, I don't mean to get personal with it, but it seems like there would be a lot of money involved with trying to run a business like this.
Oh yeah, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, it pretty much takes
because
a good chunk of my money.
Vinyls are expensive as hell, aren't they?
Yeah. So to press them, I mean, I try to make it the most cost efficient. I do things maybe differently than some.
Yeah.
I want to keep the price fair, but it sucks because every little thing costs money, and people don't realize that. You want the center label to have color on it, boom, extra $150. You want the color jackets versus black and white, that's $200 more. Colored vinyl, fucking $200 more. So people want this crazy shit. They want posters in it. Every little thing you add adds cost. But yet, people only want to pay, $20 a record, or I try to keep it as low as I can, but everything's gone up in price, as you know.
So, I mean, so that must be a little bit stressful for you as a distributor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, man. I feel for you for that. So
this month's been stressful because I really haven't had anything on the label come out since I think Broken Cuffs, and I was just a partner in that, so that one didn't cost me that much money. We had 4 or 5 labels on that, so it was nice. But I have 4 in production right now, and just every week my money's just gone, and I haven't got any of the records back yet to recoup it. So it's fucking brutal.
That is brutal. Oh, that sucks. So what could you do? Say I wanted to have you print out some vinyls for me. What does a band need to do in order to have that? Do you make contracts with them, or?
So as of right now, I'm sure someday it'll bite me in the ass. Everything's kind of like handshake agreement, gentleman's agreement.
Gotcha.
I help out a lot of bands that are, their first album, or they're kind of up and coming.
Yeah.
I haven't had, signed Rancid or anything like that where big money's involved. But, so, I like it when it's more organic, and I usually like when I reach out to the band, hey, I've been following you, or I watch you live, or we become friends. Hey, let's fucking cut a record. I like it when it's more like that. I get a lot of demo submissions.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. I understand, it's music, but punk's a little bit different. It's not like I'm signing a pop artist, you know what I mean? And it's just so weird to me sometimes, just email a stranger, hey, spend fucking $3 or $4 grand on my album. I've never met you. I've never said hello to you. Yeah, put out my fucking shitty band from East Bumfuck. And I'm like, yo.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But, in the positive sense of that, I have one project coming out, Ancient Rage. It's the singer of Monster Squad. It's just sick. It's one of the first demos. I heard it, and I fucking was driving home from work, which is 45 minutes. I just listened to the whole thing, and then I started listening again, and I'm like, damn. And I called the drummer Matt up, and we worked it out. So I'm sending that one out next week to be made. That'd be awesome. Really sweet. But it's very different too. It's cool. Have some diversity. It's kind of like metal punk, but it's like there's parts where it almost sounds like Motorhead, and it has like Gizm, Japanese hardcore fucking solos in it.
That's
and,
cool. Man.
Strong vocals, and it's still very punk rock, but just like weird little like metal riffs, and it's very fun. They just rock.
A band that I've been getting into lately that I honestly I'm just new getting into them, but Skin Sex.
Yeah, my buddy I see at the brewery. He told me
to
check
them last
out.
night.
Yeah,
they're good dudes.
Yeah, I listened to him on the way home that one night when he told me, I see this guy is kind of like into Oi. I've seen him at some shows.
Yeah,
and I see him at this little brewery I stop at after work, like right here in New Hampshire. But I'll see him down in Boston in shows, Manchester, New Hampshire, and we're like buddies now. He told me about them. He told me to check them out, and I'm like, damn, these guys rock.
Yeah, they're pretty insane. They're from Germany, I believe, right? I think that's where they're from. I think it's Germany. Yeah, they're badass. Anyway, yeah, I talked to them last night. I'm trying to get them booked, and so that'll be cool.
Dude, if anybody can do it, you can do it.
yeah, we can do it, man. So you specialize mostly in punk and skin, right?
Yeah, punk and Oi.
Yeah.
So like I do the distro side too, which draws people to my website.
And
it helps
your
finance
website's awesome. Your website's great, by the way. Fans, check it out. Dismantled Records. Yeah, it's awesome. It's wonderful.
So I figured the way I look at it is kind of funny. I'm like, because I had like a little distro when I was younger, like 19 years old, but it wasn't like on the internet. It was like I'd get records and bring like a crate to like shows, and people would just let me like set up on the end of their table.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I did it way back in the day, and then I kind of like brought it back. But yeah, I just carry other people's music too, and I try to import a lot of stuff to make like music accessible for the fans here, because there's so much good shit coming out in Europe, and it's expensive. You're paying in euros, and then you're paying like 20 euros for shipping. I mean, that's like a $50 record for one record.
Yeah.
So I get like a box of them.
Damn.
Put them here, and then once it's here, you only pay the media mail rate, $5 or So I like doing that. Make music accessible for people, but I also use that money to go towards new music that I release on the label.
Definitely. Now, are you a musician yourself?
No, unfortunately. So this is kind of like my way of like
never
rock.
Never picked up guitar, nothing.
No, I've like dabbled a little bit. Like I had a guitar when I was in like 6th grade, and I think my fingers are just too short. I don't know, little sausages.
You got little sausage fingers.
Yeah.
I got little fingers too. My poor son even has even smaller fingers than I do, and he's a full-blown adult. So it sucks, man. We got little baby fingers. I gotta get like a guitar that has little frets.
Yeah.
For me, basically, I got the wider ones I have issues with. Anyway, so it's funny. And okay. So back to this. So now punk. And what got you into wanting to do punk? Like there's many genres. Is that just where you connected the most?
Yeah.
Is that where you into most of your
music,
life?
Since an early age, and then I think it was like 5th grade. I was like super into Nirvana, but I really like faster songs, not like the heroin slow songs, but like some of the ones off Bleach and like some of like the later part of Nevermind.
I love Bleach. Incesticide was a good album.
Yeah. And I had all that shit, and then some older kids than me, like I got into skateboarding, I think 6th grade. And then some older kids than me were more into metal. They all loved like Slayer and Pantera. And
never got into metal like that though.
Me either, But it was kind of a blessing, because they we would do that Columbia House shit, and fucking 12 CDs for like $1 or whatever it was.
I loved it. I loved it.
Our parents are like, you sold this to a 12-year-old kid, like, and then they would get out of it. We would never have to pay. And but we would like trade, like I would trade them like Slayer, Seasons of the Abyss for like Punkorama or like Suicidal Tendencies, Agnostic Front, Rancid. So that was my introduction to punk. And I just haven't even never looked back. You know what I mean? Like it started with the Epitaph bands, and then I go down the wormhole. You know, Black Flag, Bad Brains, stuff like that. Minor Threat.
I've noticed that with the punk scene, it's a lot more. The people are a lot more accepting of each other, you know.
Yes.
And it's there is a unity, there is a bond there, and compared to some of the cocky, you know, Pop 100 type bands, you know what I mean, and all that type of crap. You know, I mean, you just see all the cockiness just dripping off of them, you know. But it's with punk rock. I mean, yeah, there's some of the punk rock bands that are like that, a little kind of full of themselves, I guess. I mean, but when you're badass, you're badass.
It can happen to the best of us, but
when you're bad.
But yeah, as you said, like especially artists, like metal is like very competitive. Like I've talked to some guys.
Yeah, it is.
And then it's like, yeah, everyone's just like wants their career to blow up. Like there's no sense of community. Punk, it's like we're like, hey, let's fucking play this banger show together. Let's go on a little East Coast run together. It's like looking out for each other more, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. And okay, now on to another subject of music. It's almost like it's genre, you know how we have genders, so many genres of types of punk and metal and all. It drives me nuts, to be quite honest. Good punk is just good punk to me. Good hardcore, good punk, good oi. Yeah, I try to keep it simple, but man,
there's a million subgenres now.
Subgenres that drive me crazy, dude. I mean, I can't keep on top of it, you know, being the old bastard that I am. You know?
Yeah, so, you remember when punk was just punk, like.
Yeah, it was just simple, you know. A punk is a punk, you know. I mean, yeah, whatever, you know. But now it's just like, no, I'm this core, you know, or this that, you know. It's like, you know, like I told one person, it was like, you know, I don't give a crap about all the politically correct shit, you know. We're here about music. We're going to talk about your music. Your music's great, and I'll give you that, you know, but let's stay out of all the weird shit, you know. It's like I can't handle it like that. I mean, seriously, you know, good music's good music. It's just stick with it, you know, and stay out of the drama. Drama. I hate the always drama.
Sometimes I think you know, if you keep it simple, it helps describe like their style of music. Like, you know, I sometimes say, hey, they're a UK 82 inspired band. So, you know, they're like English rock, you know. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like it's out of control now, especially in like metalcore, grindcore, noise, DB, like, you know.
Yeah, it just goes for
it was just a million. Yeah, you're just throwing a dictionary of words at somebody and they're like, what the fuck?
And the sad thing is most of them sound the same. That's what it boils down to. It drives me so nuts because you all sound the same pretty much. It's like, gosh, give the dog a bone.
I'm about to sign you to Dismantled with those vocals, man. That was good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know what I said. I think I was speaking in tongues. So that's awesome, man. So you can do anything, distribute anything that has to do with bands, right? Like you have the stickers, you have the patches, you have everything to go with it, or you have good connections for all that.
Yeah, especially for the bands like I work with. Yeah, we'll get patches done, little shirt runs, like you're wearing one of them, I'm wearing one of them. You know, just helping out, and I put stickers in all the orders. Like people love that shit, man. It's like that's one cool thing. We never grew up like here's a free sticker, but it's cool, like little extras in the orders and shit.
Oh, totally. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean it's just that added love, you know, a little bit of love you add to it. I'm getting ready to try to get some patches and stickers made. Cool. Now stickers and buttons made.
Oh, pins, that'd be great.
That'd be pretty sick. You know, the skull with the mohawk flag. Yeah, I'm thinking about that one. So you got into this. What is your main goal as a distributor? What do you want to bring to the music industry?
I guess I feel like Dismantled's like two parts. It's like a distro and record label. So, but the
Okay.
distro part, I just want to make like excessive music. You know, I ship all over the world, and all you got to do is look up affordable ways to ship to people. People save a bunch of money. You know, I've shipped to Australia, $20 for like 4 albums to go to Australia.
Wow.
A lot of people don't even take the time. Like, I don't want to ship outside the U.S.
Yeah.
And it's like people want to hear your shit. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you just go the extra step?
Yeah.
It's not even hard. Like, it's not. I figured it out by myself. Like, it's very easy.
There's
It
a
takes
lot of
2
great people out of
seconds
the
more of
state.
extra work. You know.
Yeah, I mean, the scene outside of the states is actually more intense than in the states.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
That's why I
not
try
saying
to get some
there's some,
cool.
not some good bands that are here. You know,
Yeah.
Schaefer Battle, a bunch of good bands that are
Oh,
here,
Europe is crazy. Like, obviously,
but
I grew up. I like the UK punk a lot more. You know, UK
yeah,
'82 stuff.
yeah,
But the Oi scene right now over, yeah, French
it,
Oi
it's
and Germany, and it's unbelievable. And people
yeah,
get
it's just blowing
huge
up.
attendance for shows. Where here, you know, fucking 60 people show up. It's like over there, that 300 people will go to a gig.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Well, okay, I you know me, I support the skinheads and oi scene and all that, and I have a love for them. I do, because I understand where they're coming from and wanting that unity and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, do you ever have situations with the different types of? Because I've noticed there's different genres even in the skin scene.
Yeah.
That I mean, you have left wing sharp, right wing sharps, you know, skins that are just right in the middle, you know, don't like hats and caps. They told me that they have issues all the time trying to book bands. It's I mean to get shows
Oh,
because they
really?
can't get it from the left wing skins. They can't get it
Oh,
from the
damn.
right wing skins because they're right in the middle and they hate both. They just hate all government.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, all government sucks, so they don't go for either side. They
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
right
Party
at it.
politics are retarded anyway, but
Yeah, I hate politics, but if you're gonna do it, that I think I respect that way a little
yeah.
more. I mean, instead of taking one side when punk is kind of always been anti-establishment and all that good stuff, you know, and
Absolutely.
but I don't know. It drives me kind of nuts when they do that. Make
Yeah.
you know go to just one side when it's all the way around. The government's just been whack anyways. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, like they want us fighting against each other, so we don't fight against them.
yeah,
So it's like
yes.
play shows together. But I've seen it. It's been pretty good. Like you probably know a lot of these bands, but like it's cool. Like the kind of this new generation of oi and
Yeah,
hardcore, and they might
the
be a little bit
stress.
different. But like you know, there's like um, bullshit detector, liberty,
Yeah,
liberty and
it,
justice, and you know, obviously Impact Driver,
it's
and you know, just all
stress,
those
man.
little
The
bands.
stress is amazing.
Stress,
I love
yeah,
that.
it's like, and it's cool. Like they're like all Violent Way. They're like, oh, let's all play together.
Yeah.
Like, come to
Oh,
our
wow, that's
city,
awesome.
and we'll go to your city, and I really like that. You know, and they're all a little different. Like Concrete Elite, like they're more like hardcore, but they'll play
Love
with,
them.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and they all play
It's
together, and they're all boys, and they all rock each other's shirts. I love that. Even though they're
that
slightly
is cool.
Homefront, like Homefront to me, great. They're actually great musicians, but like you know, it's kind of on like the softer side, almost like post punk, new wave,
Yeah,
and um,
which I
yeah,
love that too.
they hit
Actually,
the
to be
road, you
honest
know,
with you.
chisel, and they play with Haywire, and it's just cool that they're like, hey, we welcome you with open arms, and let's just put
See,
on a fucking great gig and make sure everybody has a blast, you know?
See, that's another thing I love about you because all you want is unity, man. That's all we want. We're me and you. We're not the only ones. I'm sure there's plenty of wonderful people out there. The Boyer Records, also, you know, wonderful guy, and it's just, you know all we want is not this chaos. There's a bunch of you know I don't like the hatred and the chaos that's involved and interlinked in all this
Yeah,
when all we are is we're just little you know we're just people just trying to make it and get our heart out there, put on a vinyl, speak our mind, but it's just I hope there's more unity though, man. I mean, I can see it. I can see it coming. And I feel like it's like almost like how it was back in the day where we actually used to they would go to shows together, Punks and Skins, and
Yeah,
would unite
yeah,
together.
did a lot more of that, which is great.
Yeah, it is awesome. It was damn boneheads, man. It's damn
Oh
boneheads.
yeah.
I mean, that's all I can really say.
They're the worst. There
Yeah,
used to be a lot of
it's sad.
Manchester, New Hampshire. Like some of the old punks I know from my Boston area. Like there'd be a lot of shows in Manchester. A lot of fucking neo Nazis like felt like super like welcome there. I've gotten a few fights,
Damn.
and you don't really see them anymore. They're more in hiding, not as blatant.
They're
about
hiding
it.
like in
But
plain
you
clothing.
think we were 20, 19, 20 years old back then,
Yeah.
in the early 2000s, and then yeah, so they're probably more like closeted, but they probably still believe in the same shit. That's scary.
Yeah, that it was funny. I was talking on that hats and caps. He was telling me about a lot of them these days are more like conservative looking dressing now.
Yeah,
Like we're penny loafers or whatever, and stuff like that, or dress a different way that like to blend in with everybody else a little more. Which what do we call that? A stake in the grass. That's what I call that. That's all I call that. So, how do people if someone wants to get something done? What do they do?
I guess send an email, but it
And
sucks.
what real quick? What's the is it dismantledrecords.com, right? For your
the website I use Store Envy because it's just easy to use, but dismantlerecords.storeenvy.com.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. The stuff that I saw on there and it's organized, wonderful, and just great job on the website. It speaks
super easy. Like, I don't know how to code or anything, and I don't want to.
You have to do nothing.
$100 a month for like a super fancy website. I'm like, it's punk records. Take it or leave it. If you want to grab one. That's awesome. If not,
Yeah, definitely, man. Gosh, it's just that's awesome. So, do you do tapes, by the way? Is that even a thing anymore?
Yeah, so I carry tapes. I haven't released the tape yet, really, but we're in talks right now with Pills to do a split one, a Canadian band and a US band.
Okay.
The band Blaster. Don't quote me. They're from, I think, Indiana or Illinois. I'm sorry, boys. But,
I'm quoting you
I
right
only
now.
know one of the guys in the band, like personally. I met him a couple years back, and they wanted to do like a 7-inch, and I was like, dude, my plate's really, really full right now. Like my money's going out the fucking door on these next 4 or 5 LPs.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like left it at that for like a week. And then I talked to Diz from Pills Records, and we're like, dude, we could probably make a small run of tapes, help these guys out a little bit.
Yeah.
Their songs are pretty killer, but it's so fast. Like the whole EP was like, I don't even know, 5, maybe 6 minutes. All the songs are like a minute and 5 seconds. So it's really short. So we're like, why charge somebody $8-10 for a tape for 5 minutes of audio? We're like, what if we do like a split cassette, like 2 bands, so like one band on each side, little bang for your buck, and then your music will get discovered. Like I think the other band's gonna be Maverick from Canada.
Okay.
So the Maverick fans will hear it and they're like, oh shit, this band's pretty cool. And then the Blaster people will be like, yeah, that band in Canada is cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's kind of on the back burner, but like I do want to get it out for the bands because they've been playing gigs and stuff. But first things first, I got to take care of my prior engagements that I already have with the bands.
I gotcha. So, you plan on doing any? Do you book shows? I mean, is what I'm trying to get. Do you help with booking shows? Or anything like that?
I want to get into that. I kind of just like point people in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like good at that. Like somebody will be like, hey, I want to do an East Coast run. I could be like, all right, this guy is honest guy. Maybe talk to this band to play with them. I can tell them that they come to Boston, smaller gig. I'm like, yeah, go to O'Brien's. You're playing in Philly, talk to Hostel City Oi. There's good promoters in different areas and good venues. And obviously, I know a lot of bands. I kind of just try to connect the dots, but I don't really book shows myself.
Do you have many competitors? Like, do you like other punk labels that are kind of competitors to you?
I don't really look at it like that
really
because we're all trying to accomplish the same thing in a way. Like, the way I look at it, you kind of asked earlier, like where I plan to go with this or my objective for the label side. I think I only said the distro side, and then the label side is basically just document this decade in punk rock. Once it's pressed in vinyl, it's immortalized. If you take care of that thing, play for a very long time, if not forever. And so, I just want some of these bands. I hope some of them take off and have great careers, and they're 30 years from now still playing, doing European tours and shit. But I just kind of want to document our scene for this decade.
Seems like you're really proud of being a part of this. Like you have a true pride of what you do. And a love.
I guess it's my way of giving back, to punk or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of, that's cool. I respect that so much. So looking forward to your future, actually.
Quite a bit of shit coming out. I even put like a little note here. So Unwanted Noise, that should be out in a couple weeks. Bomb Squad, the digital just came out. The band just got the records. They're hand numbering them, I guess, right now. I'm going to pay them on Friday for my share. And then I should probably have those in like a week. So that's exciting. Impact Driver, probably a month out. I'm supposed to get the test presses on September 12th. I emailed the guy today. I'm like, what's going on with this fucking record? And then Ancient Rage I'm sending out. And then later this year, Noxious from Chicago. So awesome. I rode the road with that, or rode the road. That's weird to say. With them on their tour a couple years back with Unwanted Noise. And just hanging out with the boys, just partying. First like week of the tour or whatever, and then we've been good friends, and they're in the studio right now. So I'm like, I'll fucking let's cut a record when it comes out.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Hey, I off the subject, I noticed you had a friend online that you showed that picture. That I have to admit, I'm sorry, my mouth is. I'm just like, I don't know. Today was such a hard day at work, man.
Oh man,
they beat the crap out of us, and then said we didn't do our job very well. And it's like, what? And so, that was a funny ass picture you did with the candy bars.
Oh yeah. I had to. I saw the opportunity. I'm like, you gotta get a picture of this.
Yeah, no one probably knows, but go online and to Facebook, and you'll see the picture, guys. It's funny. Yeah, it's awesome. So, what would you like to say to some of the bands and all that? Would you like to say a special message to anybody that has been really supportive of you?
There's a few. If you're an upcoming band, don't take it personal if somebody says no to putting out your record. But the best thing you can do is play a lot of shows, go outside your jurisdiction, and go on. Not everybody could take a month off of work and tour.
Of course
I understand that, and a lot of us are in our 30s or whatever, kids, different responsibilities. But if you're taking your band serious, go on a little fucking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday run. Couple states away or some of these festivals or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged when somebody says no, because a lot of these small labels like mine, it's just me. It's not like I don't have a warehouse or a company. Like you're literally,
it's just you
in the room now. See all the boxes? I don't know if you can see all this. It's records, boxes, shipping supplies. This is my little workbench table.
Hell yeah.
It's a one-man operation. I have a regular day job. This is just my passion kind of project. And,
awesome.
I put out a band when I can. and that goes back to the competition thing. I don't look at other labels as really a competition because I can't afford to put out every band.
No, of course not.
Even the ones I want to do, it's like it costs a lot of money, and some of them are flops, some of them do pretty good.
Yep.
You know, it's steadily grown in the past few years, which is nice.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I mean, even with bands, I mean, record labels have to have unity as well. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Work
absolutely.
together. Yeah, I mean, that'd be just selfish, you know.
Oh, it's awesome to work together in any capacity.
Yeah.
Like I carry, Fuck You Stay Punk. They carry my records. I carry theirs. Pills, just all these different labels.
Try and Stop Me Records. Them too.
Yeah. Yep. I was actually talking to them earlier. They want to grab some Impact Driver, and they're doing awesome stuff in Germany. So, yeah, it's a big network. And the network just keeps growing. I grab records from whoever, Pirates Press, Beach Impediment, all these different labels. I'll grab a little stack of this, a little stack of that. You got something new out, I'll grab 5-6 copies for the shop. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Oh
and
man,
sometimes we trade titles, and it's great.
Yeah,
no,
that's so cool, man. I just always I admire you because I honestly I was trying to figure out what the hell I wanted to do to help the scene. So that's why I came up with this, and you did your part, you're doing your part, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of becoming your friend, really. And it's awesome. I love your dog too, by the way. So anyways, I just want to appreciate you for what all you do, and
I appreciate you too, man.
Very grateful. I know
you take your time out of your day, and you're a busy guy, and it's like, yeah, this is awesome. Like, it's not for everyone, but it's, like I sit down and watch your episodes on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll put on the TV instead of the phone. And I'm like, I'll go for it. And it's
awesome.
Great. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you'll see it grow too. Like it slowly builds.
It takes time.
Yeah, it really does. This took a long time for the Dismantled thing to kind of start taking off, and now I'm getting customers all over the world. And then if you treat them good, you ship their shit on time and safely. Big thing is packaging it safely. Like, you don't want their shit all dinged up. You know what I mean? So
of course not.
Yeah, you take pride in your work, and then word spreads. Like, and that's the biggest thing. Like word of mouth, especially in punk. It's like, hey, I ordered a record from this Dismantled guy, or oh, hey, check out this podcast interview. With the Roosta.
Yeah, you know what got me the other day? It got me all like kind of freaked out was Ryan. No, not Rick. I think it's his name. Rick from hey, gosh, man, from Martin's Army, and he's like several different bands. And I asked him if he wanted to do an interview, and I told him about my show a little bit. He goes, "Dude, don't worry, I know all about you." And this dude's in England, and I'm like, you serious? Well, I'm trying to find him real quick. There he is, Prick. He goes by Prick, but it's Rick. Yeah, Rick Goenwagen. Yeah, he's a badass dude, man. He's a bassist for Haymaker.
And Haymaker, yeah.
And East Bay Dogs. That's what it is. Sorry, I was on my phone. I had to get the info out of my head.
Oh yeah, no. I almost said haywire. I almost tried to
finish your sentence, but
then I'm glad I didn't say it because that would have been wrong.
Yeah, when he said that, I'm like, holy crap, dude, that's awesome. And you're in England and you know about me, so that's badass. So the word's getting around.
That's one thing I love about punk. It's like, a few people have egos, but it's so cool. Like, you can meet the band or the band knows you, and they're not scared to comment and say what's up or have a beer with you at a show or whatever. Like it's wild.
Yeah, that's one thing I think is cool about you. Also, with I get great joy out of seeing you with all the picks, with all the different bands, and going to the shows. We don't get many shows here. I have to go a couple hours away just to go to Boise if I'm gonna go see a show. So it's like
that's brutal.
In the ass.
I just drove 3 hours. Well, driving there was 4 hours. Coming back was 3 hours to see Dog Face Bastards and War Lovers, Moose Knuckle. The other, oh, it was a blast. I don't.
Oh, Moose Knuckle.
I've actually had in a while.
Damn. Well, shit, dude. I appreciate you, man, and thank you for this time, man. Our time is kind of real low, but anything you like to say? Besides, okay, we find you on Instagram, we can find you on Facebook, we can find you on your website.
Yeah, the Instagram has all the cool posts and pictures.
Instagram's the best place to get you,
and
right?
It gets pushed to the Facebook, but they take down a lot of my shit.
Yeah, Facebook,
and I'm like, I'm not even going on political rants or nothing violent. And every day I've been waking up to like, we remove this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That's messed up. I used to post this one album that I liked that was an industrial band, and on it had boobs on the cover. And I got kicked off of Facebook for that. Because I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it, so I posted it again. They're like, that's it.
Like, this guy's crossed the line. He's a repeat offender.
So I had to start the whole shit again and freaking find everybody. Wow. Anyway, so thank you again for being here. Thank you for taking your time to be a part of this.
Thanks
oh man, I love you, bro. And take care of yourself. And and
I just want to say thanks to all the thanks to all the supporters. Like, it's cool. Like, there's so many companies you could buy a record from, and then you could get it direct from the label. If you're going to a live show, definitely get it from the band or whatever. But
definitely.
Cool. A lot of people are like, yo, I'm gonna fucking grab this from Dismantled, and it really helps a lot. Like, once in a while I'll take the money to buy beer, but pretty much all the money goes into releasing like new bands and new punk, and then
that's awesome.
I appreciate it, but the bands I work with and release, like, they really appreciate it because it's not easy, coughing up $3,500 for a record, or
oh my gosh,
you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to deal it, and I don't want the band to deal with it. Like, I deal with all the emails, all the bullshit and the orders, and then let the band be the band and let the label try to make their day a little easier.
Well, thank you again, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna run out of time.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep, I'm always here for you, bud. Dismantled Records right here, Kurt.
Yep.
Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you, and looking forward to more in the future.
Have a great night, man. Great talking.
Bless you. Have a good one. Give your dog a kiss for me.
Absolutely.
Keep on the fight, stand up and never right.